See, it was a very important event organized by the Automotive Sector Skill Council along with the Green Job Sector Skill Council and DFID today to look at the skilling requirements of the electric mobility sector in the country. As you know, the government has mandated that by the year 2020 itself, almost 7 million vehicles of two-wheelers, four-wheelers, all kinds of vehicles put together, manufactured in the country, have to be either completely electric or hybrid vehicles. And also by the year 2030, almost 30% of all vehicles to be manufactured in India would be electric vehicles. So I think it's a huge challenge. New standards are emerging every day, and a lot of work is happening in the Indian auto sector also in terms of research and development, as well as some of those vehicles are already available. And while the base is small, but the growth in the last few years has been fantastic. And I'm sure skill development is one area where the sector has to look at very seriously. There are multiple routes. Of course, always the student-funded and industry-funded skilling models would be available. But more importantly, first of all, we have to look at that what are the job roles in the electric mobility sector which are going to emerge, and those qualification packs and national occupation standards have to emerge. And then finally, some of the key ones, we'll also make an endeavor to include them under the Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana, which is the flagship scheme of the country of the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, administered through National Skill Development Corporation. And also apprenticeship is a very, very big opportunity, which could be leveraged for skilling requirements of the electric vehicle sector. Because as you know, the law has changed now. It's a new amended act, which is a very industry-friendly act. And also, it is one of the most liberal apprenticeship regimes any country can boast of anywhere in the world. And where it is mandatory for every company to have at least 2.5% of its manpower as apprentices at any given point of time, and the maximum being 10%. So I think this window of opportunity through apprenticeship can also be leveraged by the industry to train people in the electric mobility segment. And the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Government of India and National Skill Development Corporation would support this initiative of industry wholeheartedly, and we are prepared to travel that extra mile to ensure that electric vehicles become a reality in the country sooner than later.